think whenever you lose everything, it's hard to be grateful for things, or at least honestly be grateful for things. But I was, I think, spiritually bypassing to the point that I was making myself be grateful for something every day, 3 things in the morning or at night or whatever. And you choose simple things. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful that my body's working. I'm grateful that it's sunny outside. Things that I actually am grateful for and actually mattered. But because life was hard and I had lost so much and nothing was kind of going my way, it was hard to believe it. And I think that's the biggest issue. You say things. I was sitting down, I was meditating, I was focusing on the positive, I was breathing, my heart rate was down, my sleep score was up. Like, on paper, everything seemed like it was okay, but I started getting panic attacks. Which, by the way, if you've never had a panic attack, it feels like a heart attack. If you've never had a heart attack, it feels like what you imagine a heart attack would feel like. I was at dinner with some friends, and I felt my palpitations, like the palpitations of my heart rate get higher and higher, and I thought, okay, maybe I had a glass of wine, or maybe it was the food, I ate too much, too heavy. And I started breathing deeply, and I know that I can make my heart rate slow down with my breath, with all this. And it wasn't working. It started to pound, and you start getting paranoid. You're like, oh, do I feel pain in my right arm, and should I call someone or whatever? And I have an Oura ring that I wear sometimes. And I went to the bathroom, I excused myself. I was dizzy, first of all. I excused myself, I went to the bathroom, and I checked it, and it was like 180 heart rate, 182, 186. And I was like, fuck, am I dying? So it took a really long time to do it, but once I broke down why did I get this panic attack, and by the way, I decided to go to a heart doctor because I wanted to make sure that it's nothing wrong with my heart, and it's just panic and my life getting to me in ways that I'm unable to control, and I was trying to control. So anyway, once I found out that my heart was fine, the thing that actually helped me, and this is the point of this episode, that I'm really grateful for, one unexpected thing to be grateful for, I realized that allowing and bringing up the hurt, the pain, the fear, the panic, everything that I was feeling because I wasn't making money, because my background is an entrepreneur, so it's really hard to become hireable as an entrepreneur if you've always had your own businesses. Like, all the things that you know, and you know that almost in any role that you could be thrown in, you would absolutely kill it. But because your resume just says, I did everything from A to Z, good, bad, I learned, I exited, whatever it is, for a recruiter or someone that's looking at your resume, they're like, I don't know, replace this person. We don't need someone to found this company, to start this company. It's already started. We need someone to employ. So anyway, it was really hard. Nothing was going my way because of my background. And I just needed to let myself feel shitty and complain and be a little bitch, and like all the things that spirituality or like gurus or business coaches or whoever teach you. Like, don't be a little bitch, don't sulk in your pain. Like Tony Robbins says, if you ever have a problem or if you're like mad at something, be mad for 90 seconds and let it go. Well, it seems like I was mad at this and upset at this and like frustrated with this and disappointed and shameful and everything about this for so long that I never even thought about, let me feel it. I thought, oh, I'll fix it. I thought whenever I fix it, I'm going to start doing these YouTubes or podcasts or something explaining how amazing and miraculous the comeback was. But the truth is, I couldn't get to the comeback without feeling the pain. So the thing that I'm grateful for, truly, in this whole thing is my partner and how she approached all this. I remember, I was having my third panic attack, and after my third panic attack, she was like, "Why do you think you're getting these? Like, what's really going on inside that you're not addressing. And I think just hearing that from somebody else and feeling safe that I could just talk about something that's obviously embarrassing, right? As a man, you feel like you have to be like the sole provider or like the main provider, or at least an equal contributor. And obviously you want to support your partner, you want to shower her with a good life and gifts and all these things that we all want to. And you can't, you're like barely sort of keeping up with like living a basic, let's say, life, basic for US, basic for first world. I am aware that even within that, I'm beyond where most of the world is and in how I live my life today, even at its worst. So I'm very grateful for that as well. But for me, and I think for some people in this same scenario, you just feel like everything's been stripped away from you. You lost your sense of identity. And I think I just need to say that. And I remember I broke down crying and I was like sobbing like I haven't sobbed, I don't know, maybe ever in my life or for a really long time. And I was like, I'm embarrassed. Like, this really sucks. I hate it. It's not easy. I don't know how I'm even like dealing with it. It's a shit show. And then I think for maybe like 24 or 48 hours, I like made it a point to say, this sucks, this feels like shit, I feel this way. Like all the bad feelings that I had bottled up inside of me, I was just like, they're gonna go out. Like, it is what it is. This is happening anyway. Whatever's gonna come. I'm putting in the work anyway. I might as well be honest with myself and with my partner and like with the people closest to me. And not just be like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna work out, which likely it will be okay, and likely it will work out. And like obviously there's that side of things, but more importantly was to just accept the fact that this sucks right now. I'm in pain right now, I'm ashamed right now, I'm down right now, I don't feel lucky, I don't want to be grateful. Like all these things, just putting them out there was so good. And I urge you, if you're going through anything and you feel like, you're trying to always be like, yeah, it's going to be okay, and this is my divine destiny, or this is my life path, or this is my, I'm supposed to learn these things, I have to hit rock bottom to get to the next step, all the things that I was saying, I would encourage you to feel shitty a little bit as well. It's not going to change who you are as a person, you're not going to become a negative person, I'm still very much positive, but some things were hard. It was hard to manifest, it was hard to be grateful, it was hard to like call in things that usually were very easy. It still is hard actually, I'm noticing, to believe in myself and to dream big again. So there's some things that like obviously it takes its toll if you're going through a hard time for a longer period of time. I consider my hard time 2 years now, about 2 years, right at 2 years, where I felt like things were slipping and got hard. Maybe even more, 23, 24, no, 2 years. No, 3 years. 2 that were a little bit harder, but 3 total. So yeah, some things will change, but you can address them on the other end. And I think for your health, for the health of those around you, address it. And find something, if it's natural, if it's allowed, to be grateful for within that experience. Don't try to reach. Maybe it's still a good idea to say sometimes, I'm grateful that I'm alive, I'm grateful that I have food on the table, I have a family, I have maybe you're lucky and you have a stable job or income. But be honest with yourself.